Here are 4 quick, easy editing techniques to help improve your videos. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm a professional video editor based here in London. Today we're going to go over some really quick, easy, simple editing techniques that will help improve your videos and make them look so much nicer. And let's start off with keyframing camera movements. When you first start filming as a videographer or an editor or anything like that, you're often going to be filming yourself, so it's quite hard to kind of get that motion and movement within your videos. Over time, unless it makes sense for the scene and the shot and the story, these can get quite stagnant and can get quite boring. So keyframing movements into your shots can help kind of give your footage some more dynamic feel to it and kind of keep that motion and keep that movement going. These can be really simple, such as zooming out, zooming in, panning left, right, up, down, the works. This is super easy to do. The first thing we're going to do is head to the motion section of your clip. From here, you can either do position or scale or both. Click the little stopwatch next to each of these and then go forward in your clip and then change them, such as zooming in like we're going to do on this clip. And then you can get nice, simple zoomings going across your clips, or pans to the left or pans to the right. To make this even better, what you can do to get this going across 2 separate clips is right click on your 2 clips, click nest and do the exact same process on there. Then you'll get that seamless zoom in or left to right movement across 2 clips rather than just the one. Next up, we're looking at 2 types of cuts that you can do, the J cut and the L cut. These are really amazing ways of kind of introducing next sections or transitioning from one scene to another using audio. These are simply called J and L cuts because of the shape they make on the timeline, either makes a J or an L out of the audio and visual track. To do both of these, grab your 2 clips and then holding your Option or Alt key, we're going to drag the video back. And as you can see, the audio stays where it is. Now get your next clip and move the audio back to fill in the space that you've taken away. An example of this is introducing a football game. In my sequence here, we have got a drone shot of the area and we're going to slowly fade in the sounds from the football game, slowly coming in and then switching to the sounds from the game. This just helps introduce kind of the next scene, what's going on, and contextualizes your visuals as to what's actually happening. These kind of edits work great from anything from talking heads to introducing new scenes to interviews to literally anything in the entire world, and will just really help elevate your edits. While talking about sound, we're going to talk about sound design. Now, sound design is something that will easily kind of make your work stand out from being a basic beginner to a pro, intermediate, professional level kind of editor. This is a bit more advanced and can take a little bit of kind of fiddling around, but once you start doing it, it becomes second nature. Simply, let's look at this clip. This clip here has absolutely no sound design on it at all and just has music. Now what I've done with it is add those footsteps walking, the wind, the sound of the forest around it, and it helps really immerse your viewers and make it feel like they're there with you. This especially helps when wherever you're shooting at might have been too noisy, too windy, or the sound just wasn't picked up well on the microphone. This helps you add a layer of control over it. Platforms such as Epidemic Sounds have thousands of sound effects that you can use to help mimic the sound that would have appeared in that shot, in short. Make sure that you're making your sounds contextual. If you want to fake a radio sound, put radio sound EQ on your audio to make it sound like it's coming from the radio. If you know the sound is coming from a different room, use things such as reverbs to make it sound like it is in that other room, and change the audio levels to make it mirror what it would be like if your viewer was in that scene. If you're finding this video useful, please do consider giving the video a like, chuck in a comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It massively supports the channel and will help push us out further into that YouTube algorithm that is so minefieldy these days. And then this last one, again, we're going with sound, but this is editing to or off or with the beat. So the most common way of doing this is editing to the beat of the sound and putting all of your cuts on the beats. To simply do this and know where your beats are, start playing your track, and every time you hear a beat, smack the M on your keyboard and it will leave a little marker. From here, you'll know when to put the cuts in your video to change scene. However, this is only one way of editing to the beat. A way to change this up to make sure your videos don't stay stagnant is doing it in between every beat. and then syncing your actions in the video to the beat of the track. So instead of cutting, sync that motion. If you're in the gym or it's a gym shoot or it's an impacting fight scene or something like that, what can you do to sync the motion in the video with the sound rather than cutting on it, because that cut can get quite stagnant. To make this really easy, what you can do is select your track and then press M when you see the action or the impact happen in your video. Then drag this to the point where you made your previous marker, and now your video is synced with the action in the video to the beat, rather than just cutting on that beat. This just adds another level of forethought and adds another layer of professionalism to your videos. And there's 4 easy ways to elevate your videos and make you a better video editor. If you found this video useful, then please do consider giving it a like and a comment and chucking a subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, in the comments, leave some editing techniques that you use that maybe we haven't mentioned and share some ideas with our viewers. But until next time, take care.